thinking the similarities between going to the dentist and paying taxes. And it's not on people's top 10 list of fun things to do to go to the dentist, but it's an important thing to do. Yet, and some taxes we choose to support because they're important as well, like the public safety sales tax that the citizens of Norman overwhelmingly voted to support and approve. But I suspect that the feeling would be a little different about these things if we didn't get a choice, if we didn't have input into the decision. If you didn't have the choice, say, between getting filling a tooth or having it pulled. And there's something out there that most citizens are unaware of, and that is a kind of a hidden tax increase which can come from judgments against the city, which are paid for out of the sinking fund, which is paid for out of your ad valorem tax. If the judgments become too numerous or too large, then it can affect your tax rate. And that's determined by a judge. It's not determined by any vote of the people or council. Now, council does have input on a lot of litigation as it goes forward. You have to take some risks sometimes to fight some important issues. And you certainly never know how a case will turn out, no matter how good your facts are. And I have discussed this privately with the mayor and the manager and with the council in retreat. But we have a situation, as the city attorney just pointed out, that the city manager is charged by the council, by the charter, to be the person who handles all personnel issues. There's a charter prohibition against council from interfering in personnel issues. As a matter of fact, a council member can be removed for trying to do so. However, that prohibition is, in my opinion, not an abrogation of our duty for oversight. And we have oversight duties on policy and oversight duties on budget. And a lot of these situations have happened before our current manager's administration. But we have lost an entirely unrealistic amount of arbitrations and appeals. And I encourage that we consider certain steps which might avoid these problems, for instance, retraining, and perhaps a better and more independent review of what is forwarded to appeal. I urge the manager to consider the proposition of filling the tooth before pulling it, as we spend the general fund in litigating these things and risk the public's purse if we lose. Thank you.
Councilmember Rizzo.
Remarks should be directed to the council.